Viewers at home, I know you have been eagerly waiting for this time of the week. It's Brands on the Go 2021 once again at Eswatini TV. Your host is Mrs. Mjali. With me is Mrs. Gelisbia, Mr. Chwanis Masilela, Nomcebo Mgomezulu, as well as Phumzile Dlamini, our judges. Before we go on, I'd like to recognize Macmillan for sponsoring the show since 2008. I also like to appreciate Ubombo Sugar and Sitegi Hotel for making sure this show goes on as we are in their region, the Lubombo region. Last week we saw an exit of a student from Tikuba High School, and now we are left with 8 students. Those are from my right. Nonhle Mgometulu from Lubuli, Menzi Mkalipi from Gomane, Mahlubandile Dlamini from Bundle, Nogwanda Hatsebe from Lomahasha, Ketoguhle Sibonza from Polonjeni, Sabelo Mamba from Kamula, Florence Koza from Zavane, and Tandega Kwebu from Nyetane High. Tandega, since the beginning of the show, what have you learned?
I've learned that you have to forget about the past and focus on the future, because the Bible says, forget about the past, for I want to do something new for you. Likewise, today is a new week, so we should forget about the past and focus on this week. Forget about what happened last week. Just be brave, be strong. Yeah, be strong, be brave, believe in yourself, be determined. You will make it. And work hard and stay humble. Continue staying humble while working very hard. Thank you.
Thank you. That was great, Tandega. And last week, I remember very well, I told you the slogan for Brands on the Go. Who remembers what is the slogan? Mahlubandile?
The sky is not the limit, but the moon is.
Thank you. So let's get started. Remember, we are not aiming for the sky, but the moon. Okay. Viewers at home, it's episode 8, part 1, round 1. General knowledge. Nonhle, you are going to start us off. How are you feeling today?
I'm fine, ma'am. Thank you.
You are?
I'm fine, ma'am. Thank you.
Great. What term do you use for the money you pay when? For an example, when you go to a furniture shop and buy furniture, you will pay installments, right?
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Great. Nonhle, when you go to a supermarket, you are going to pay?
With cash.
Correct. Menzi, when you go to court?
It's a fine.
Correct. Mahlubandile, when you go to watch soccer in a soccer field?
Ticket.
Money?
Cash.
Your answer is
At the
yes,
gate.
answer is incorrect. You first said tickets. Sorry? Nogwanda? The answer was fee. Okay? Nogwanda, yours is in a funeral.
Insurance.
No, when you go to a funeral, you pay donations, contributions. Sorry? School ketoguhle?
School fees.
Correct. When you board a bus or a public transport?
A bus fare.
Correct. Florence, do you go to church?
Of course I do.
Great. Then when you go to church, you are expected to pay what?
A tithe.
Correct. Club, Tandega? Club. Probably gym or Stockfell clubs.
Stockfell clubs. I think it can be cash. It can be cash. Yeah. Or that gym fee.
Incorrect, it's fee or subscriptions. Okay? There is the end of round one, it's the end of part one, round one. Round one, part two. Menzi, I can see you are ready. It's Bible questions. You are going to give me answers of the following questions. Who is famous for the coat of many colors in the Bible?
I really beg your pardon.
Who is famous? Who is known of the coat of many colors?
The coat of many colors.
Coat, C-O-A-T.
Josepha.
In English?
Joseph.
Correct. Mahlubandile? Who sent Joseph to jail by telling a lie?
Clue.
A woman? Someone lied about Joseph and he was sent to jail.
Hannah.
Incorrect. Sorry? Who succeeded Moses?
On their journey to Canaan, right?
Sorry?
While the Israelites were still on their journey to Canaan,
Yes?
it was Joshua.
Correct. Mahlubandile, your answer was Pontiff, his master's wife, the one who lied and the one who wanted to sleep with him and he ran away. Remember, please cheer up. It's a game. Relax. You will still have so many rounds and you are going to get the answers correct. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Who is next? Ketoguhle. What drove Cain to kill his brother?
Jealous.
Correct. Sabelo. What did God use to save the firstborn sons of the Israelites?
I play for a pardon, ma'am.
What did God use to save the firstborn sons of the Israelites? He said he was going to use a certain sign.
Can I have any clue?
It's a word, it starts with B.
I think it's a blood.
Correct. Florence. Who gave Jesus gifts when he was born?
The men from the east.
Correct. Tandega. What is the second book of the Bible?
Exodus.
Correct. Nonhle. What was the secret of Samson's strength? Sorry.
The hair.
Correct. We are done. Viewers at home, that's the end of part 1 in episode 8. We are still in episode 8. Now it's part 2. Round 1. It's general questions, my dear friends. Please smile. If not for me, do it for the viewers at home. Thank you. What do you call the male for the following? My example is you. Spelling is E-W-E. It's a male sheep. We call it a ram, R-A-M. I'm going to give you, I'm going to give you the female one and you're going to give me the male, okay? Who is starting us off? Mahlubandile. Hen.
Hen.
Yes. The
Cock.
male, correct. Madam.
Madam. It's sir.
Correct. Queen.
King.
Correct. Princess.
Prince.
Correct. Aunt.
Uncle.
Correct. Cousin. Cousin. C-O-U-S-I-N. C-O-U-S-I-N. Cousin.
Cousin.
Correct. Nonhle. Niece. N-I-E-C-E. Niece.
Nephew.
Correct. Dentist.
A dentist.
Yes.
It's a dentist as well.
Correct. Part 2, round 2. General questions once again. You are going to tell me whether these famous people are still alive or they have passed on. My example is Mrs. Lindiwe Dlamini, former Minister for Public Works and Transport. She is still alive. Yours Nokwanda is Prince Mabandla, former Prime Minister of Eswatini. Alive or passed on? That is your answer.
He's alive.
Correct. Khethokuhle. Mr. Obed Dlamini, former Prime Minister of Eswatini.
Obed Dlamini.
Yes.
I think he is passed.
Correct. Sabelo. Dr. A.T. Dlamini, former Prime Minister of Eswatini.
Dr. A.T. Lamin.
Yes.
I think he has passed away.
Incorrect. He is still alive. Florence. Prince Makosini, former Prime Minister of Eswatini.
I think he's passed away.
Correct. Tandega. Yours is Mr. Themba Msibi, former Minister of Education.
Alive.
Correct. Nonhle. Yours is Mr. Themba Masugu, former Regional Administrator for Shiselweni Region.
Alive.
Correct. Yours, Menzi, is Mr. Jim Gama, former host of Kalam Dumbane.
Mr. Jim Gama.
Yes.
He's alive.
Incorrect. He passed on. Yours is Mr. Isaac Makakula, former police commissioner.
He's alive.
Correct. Viewers at home, that is the end of part 2 in episode 8. Let us take a quick break.
Macmillan Education Eswatini is a world-class educational content and a service provider.
Well, we plan to introduce improvements in customer experience and improve responsiveness to the customer's needs on our part. In addition, customers should expect improved use of technology to better address their needs. We will continue to provide best in content, as we are famous for that, and the most innovative technology.
Well, we also establish and maintain professional relationships with customers and our stakeholders. So as the department, it is our duty to ensure that if there's a potential, say, stakeholder or a potential customer, we actually approach that customer, we approach that stakeholder and ensure that we have a relationship, a professional one and a fruitful one, just as we have with Eswatini Television, as well as other entities, customers and all these other entities.
One of the things that I can also say is that our team here at Macmillan, is making the company a future-ready company, a world-class company, and we want to be that publishing company that adopts cutting-edge technology.
On another note, it is our duty as a department to identify and capitalize on opportunities in the market. Say there's a new school that has been established. It is our duty as the sales department to approach their school, make sure they are aware of our products, make sure they are aware of all the services that Macmillan can offer and in assisting and pushing their main agenda as an institution.
The books are printed by various printers, that we source, and then they are sent through to our warehouse and they are delivered here in our receiving department. There's a huge number of books that we keep here. So there's an important part called an ISBN, which I can just show you here. So this little barcode is the unique code that identifies a book, what the title is, what the name is, and that is what we use to basically guide, each ISBN has its specific bin location, and you will see basically as we go further how we then work around with that. This is our dispatch department. It's the final leg of the chain. After books have been received, after the orders have been printed by customer services and picked by the inventory team, they are then brought here to dispatch to be checked once again to ensure that quantities are accurate, it's the right book, and everything has been supplied based on what has been ordered.
And basically, this is a department that creates the product, as it were, because we get to manage the book publishing projects, which give us what we call our product at the end of the day, which is the books. Like I've said, there are 3 publishers who run with the program. I manage the program in the bigger scheme of things. So that's basically what we do. The program itself entails from the basics, such as conducting market research, drawing a 3-year program, publishing program, establishing trends in the market, stuff like that, then manage the actual book publishing processes, briefing authors, training them, commissioning the book writing projects, contracting other service providers such as your consultants and developmental editors, proofreaders, just basically the whole drill up until the book is ready for the next stage, which is the production stage.
Viewers at home, here, stay tuned on at Eswatini TV, watching Brands on the Go. It's still episode 8. We are from a break. Now it's part 3 of episode 8. Dear learners, it's science questions. Part 3, round 1. You are going to tell me the correct units for measuring the following. When we measure current, we use amps. We know that, right? Ketokuhle, are you starting us off? Who is starting us off? It's you. Okay. When you measure resistance,
It's what's this mother name? I know it, but just that it's that with a V or something.
start with that.
It's
I'm sorry, it's time. Sabelo, yours is speed.
When measuring a speed,
Yes,
kilometers per hour.
correct. Florence, distance.
Meters.
Correct. Energy.
Energy.
Yes.
Energy, energy, energy. Can I have a clue?
I'm sorry I can't. Today I am not that generous. I'm sorry, it's time. Nanhle, yours is with WIDTH.
Centimeters.
Correct. Tandega, your answer was joules. JOULES. I'm sure you've heard of it. Correct. Menzi, yours is power.
Power.
Yes.
It's heads.
Incorrect, it's watts. Sorry. Mahlubandile, density.
Density.
Yes.
Cubic centimeters.
Sorry, it's incorrect. No wonder. The answer is grams per cubic centimeters. No wonder.
Yes, ma'am.
Yours is mass.
Mass. It's grams or kilograms.
Correct. That's the end of part 3, round 1. Part 3, round 2. I am going to give you a place in Swaziland, in Eswatini, and you are going to tell me where that place is found at Eswatini. For an example, Exams Council, it is found at Ezulwini. Okay? Yours, Sabelo, is National Museum.
National Museum.
Yes. Remember, you give me the name of the place.
It is found probably Hoho.
Sorry?
Hoho.
Incorrect. It's found in Lobamba. I said you are going to give me the name of the place, not a region. For another example is Sitegi Hotel. It is found in Sitegi. Okay. I'm sorry, Sabelo. Florence, yours is Nisela Safaris.
It is found at Nsoko.
Correct. Tandega, Yours is times of Eswatini head offices.
Baban.
Correct. Nonhle? Yours is Macmillan Eswatini.
Baban.
Incorrect. Macmillan Eswatini, our major sponsor, is found. Their offices are at Matapa. Okay. Menzi, High Court of Eswatini.
High Court of Eswatini.
Yes.
It is found in Baban.
Correct. Mashubandile, MTN head offices.
MTN.
Yes.
Found in Baban.
Incorrect. They are found at Eswatini. Nogwanda, Ministry of Education.
Ministry of Education.
Head office.
Head offices. It's Siteg.
Incorrect. Mbaban. Ketoguhle, Oshuk Border Post.
It's found in Lavumisa.
Incorrect. It's Ngwenya. Viewers at home, that marks the end of episode 8. When we come back from the break, we are going to go to the elimination round.
Now here's an interesting fact about Stegi Hotel. It was founded by George Wayne, who built it in 1928 till 1939.
1939, Mr. William Chook bought the hotel and ran it for 37 years. And then from there, he passed it over to his son.
Wigman then later sold it to Kip Sikwane, who renovated into this modern look. After 5 years, Mr. Skwane then sold it to the current boss, who is Mr. Mota, in October 2016.
One thing unique about Stegi Hotel is the fact that we are surrounded by the game parks, the biggest game parks in Swaziland, and we are the only hotel in the Lebombo region.
Stegi Hotel is the jewel of the Lebombo Mountain, the saying goes. It is a 3-star hotel at the top of Lebombo, which provides conferences, restaurant. We have got a main restaurant and the Senhana restaurant for dining purposes. We've got a bars, we've got a sports bar which goes by the Africa bar, we've got a reception bar which goes by the lounge bar, we've got a breakfast store by the gate, and we've got a 5-4 still by the gate.
Our festive season plans are that we enhance with all the COVID-19 regulations and become the safe travel designation for both local and hopefully international tourists.
For the festive, we are having specials that are ongoing right now. The month of October, we've got 2 specials which runs on weekdays and on weekends. On weekdays, we have got a special of you buy 2 pizzas at an affordable fee of 210, 2 pizzas of your choice. Then on weekends, we've got a crumb chicken burger, which goes with a milkshake. The crumb chicken burger and the milkshake, it's an affordable fee of 95 Malangeni. And we also have a snack basket, which goes with the special of the crumb chicken burger and the milkshake. I believe in the staff we have. We have got a staff that have got an excellent customer service, staff that have got tenacity, unflappability, They've got a goal focus minded. So we take pride in our staff. And to add on that, we've got meals that we are proud of here in Stegi.
Njengoba sentibonele maswati lamahle ibuffet yethu lakhaya. Siye sibe nayo nga 25 December ibuffet yethu iyashisa.
We've got our own umgwembe, which is a meal which consists of 4 grills. We've got boerewors, we've got pork, we've got beef and chicken, dressed in our secret sauce.
Welcome back, viewers at home. It's the elimination round. One of the students have to leave us this week. Tandega, if you were the one leaving today, what would you say to your teachers back at school?
If I was leaving,
Mm-hmm.
teachers at school.
Yes.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I hope I handle it with warm hands. And I promise that next time I will also handle it with warm hands. And please, please continue encouraging students to do the right thing. And when I'll prepare at school, I'll make sure that I rise and shine. The Lord will be with me. I trust Him. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Today you have decided to share sermons with us because I can see that you are preaching. But thank you. Viewers at home, unfortunately, the least student who got, the student who got less points is Mahlubandile Dlamini. Mahlubandile, I am sorry you have to leave us this week. Please say something to the viewers back at home.
Thank you for the support, and to my fellow colleagues, good luck with the rest of the competition.
Thank you. Mahlubandile, you are going to have a gift from Macmillan. Please go out there and shine. Remember, your sunshine is coming some other day. It may not be today, but it is coming. Okay. Viewers at home, thank you for tuning in at Eswatini TV. That is all that we have from Brains on the Go this week. Thank you.
Well, with me is Ms. Lamini from Bundle High School, together with Mahlubandile, who was eliminated on this round. Mahlubandile, how are you?
Actually speaking, I feel very good. I'm very happy. I've made it this far, and I'm sure my school is so happy about my performance, because being here was me representing them, flying the Bundle High School flag up high, and I am sure I've done that, basically.
I was even about to ask you on how you felt, and you've just explained it to me. So what was your strategy? I mean, how did you prepare yourself and all that?
I don't want to lie. This is a very delicate competition. I came here with a strategy that I be conservative. I don't let people know much about me. But then when I came here, I felt so at home, and I became so real, and I became just myself, and I fell in love with that.
Okay, so you seemed all focused on the first round, though. What made you lose it?
I think the first 2 questions, when I missed the first 2 questions, I then had the mindset that, oh, I'm out, and like I really failed to like readjust, focus, and like move on. Like I had that self-doubt, and I was so nervous. That was my determining factor, and like that brought me down.
Okay, so given a chance to change anything on the quiz show, what is it that you'd change?
basically the way that this competition is like, it's magnificent. So for me, I think it's, maybe we can say, the number of students that are allowed to come into the competition, because it is very, very like instrumental. And I think for myself, it's safe to say that it has been the cornerstone of my life. I have learned a lot of things about myself, and I've gained a lot of experience about other people's characters.
So tell me, Mahlubandile, what are your thoughts about Brains on the Go?
I feel like Brains on the Go is not just a competition. It is a platform for us, the youth, to shine. And like, it's basically a life-changing opportunity. The experience here is very informative, and like, I would say, like, this is more than a show. It is informative, and like, these days we are nothing without information. So like, yeah, it's very crucial and important to school kids, you know. So like, yeah, I feel like it has basically like been the cornerstone of my life. I say that again.
Well, I noted your confidence, by the way. So please tell viewers what they don't know about you.
Oh, so like, for me, the confidence, I'm basically an activist. So I do a lot of public speaking. I'm an environmentalist, by the way. I am the founder, CEO, and director of Standing Up for the Survivors Foundation, which is an eco foundation which focuses on delivering information, raising awareness, and acting towards the plight of saving the wild and all the natural things that we have, since we can see that nowadays climate change makes us feel like the world is drowning.
Well, that's lovely. Thank you so much for being part of us. And you don't go home empty-handed, rather. Here's a gift from Macmillan, our sponsor. It's been lovely being with you.
Oh, thank you so much. And to Macmillan, thank you for all the 13 years that you have sponsored this wonderful competition. Let's hope the good work will continue. And I wish I had more words in my vocabulary to explain how I feel right now. And like, thank you for always helping curious minds achieve great things throughout their lives. This is such an amazing moment for me. I know for sure that it has been such an amazing moment for all the learners who took part in this competition. Macmillan, I'm really, really appreciative, and thank you for the platform, not just for me, but for all the other contestants that have been a part of this wonderful competition. Not just competition, this wonderful platform. So yeah, Forster Macmillan.
Well, thank you, Mahlubandile. I could see a smile on your face.
Yes.
So please tell me, what do you think your student's downfall was?
I think what made him to doubt himself, I think it was when he was asked the questions on that round, when he lost the two questions following each other. And that is when I think he set his mind on his, that set his mind on his downfall.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on Brains on the Go?
My thoughts on this show, I actually watched this show once, so I was actually aware of what is actually happening on this kind of platforms. But my thoughts on this show are, this is a very good thing for Eswatini students, or for Eswatini at large, especially the young ones. It is bringing out the students' tenacity, if I may call it, because these students are able to explain themselves in as much as they can be able.
Well, speaking of students expressing themselves, what advice would you give to your students and the other students remaining?
That one is a bit of a challenge, because my job is to advise students every day. So I always advise my students, life is difficult. They should just take things the way they come, and they should not look down on other people down, and they should also never forget that God is the creator of everything, and they should respect at all times, because at most times respect is the one thing that makes people to move forward. Yes.
Well, thank you so much. It's been a blissful moment to be with you guys. Hope you have a good journey.
Thank you.
Thank you.